Yeah. A lot. Last fall we put 78 new ones in. And that was on top of, we had well over a couple hundred in there at that time. So there's a lot of fishing.
Could you even tell the name of that one? Or just any fish?
If I could find my bird name, friend. He's my buddy. And he's so big. He likes to be down towards the bottom a lot. Yeah. Yeah, he's a straight bull. He really is. That's why he got his name the way he did. He splashes the side of the raft and no, not at all. No, he puts on a good show for people. Some of it does. They eat till they're full and then they don't eat anymore. Then it goes to the bottom. Then you'll see a bunch of them down at the bottom trying to sift through where the springs are at.
Where's the spring?
See all those things that are bubbling up? Those are the springs. Those are, yeah, it's water coming right up out of the ground.
11, line 1 is for you.
Coming right up out of the ground. It's actually the stuff that's bubbling is sand. Yes. The white is the limestone. Mm-hmm. So that's all limestone sediment, and that bubbling up is the limestone that it's pushing the sand upwards. All those water fissures are pushing all that sand up. It's bubbling up at 10,000 gallons a minute.
That is a lot.
Yeah. No. No. The color gets its color from the limestone and the sulfur mixed together. You wouldn't want to drink that. No. Not only that, but I know what these fish eat. As clear as it is, it's clear that way because of the limestone. Limestone is a natural filter, and with the springs erupting constantly the way it is, it's actually filtering and making it that clear. It's also feeding the water right back into the ground. So it's its own functioning ecosystem in its sense. The water will come in from Indian Lake and it comes from the ground itself. And then it circulates, the springs actually circulate it right back into the ground. So it just, yep.
It just goes in circles.
Yep.
Kind of interesting.
It is. It's a.
Oh, that was the deep one.
It's its own kind of.
But there's some trees in here.
There is, and there's a lot of moss, and a lot of like the darker soil you'll see. Mm-hmm. Some of those trees that are down there are over 200 years old.
That's very long.
Yeah. This became a park in 1926. And in 1926, well, actually just before 1926, before it was purchased to be a state park, it was owned by two gentlemen, Mr. Palm and Mr. Books, the two families. They owned it as hunting property. They hunted, they fished. When both gentlemen passed away, the families who owned the estate, they were moving, growing. The industries they worked were not prosperous anymore, so they were moving to bigger and better. And